Okay, ladies and gentlemen, it is mobile. We're going to go ahead and pull these tires off of here now. It's 11 degrees out right now. I mean, it is really pretty damn cold. Yeah, it's just pretty damn cold. Baler's ready for the new home. I mean, there's no issues with it because I fixed them all I fixed them all. That's all. I just fixed them all. I'm pretty good at fixing them all. So, yeah, that's the deal there. Oh, Wesley. I hate it being this cold, really. I'm not used to it. We've had a pretty mild winter up until now. This freaking coat's even causing me trouble. Yeah, we're going to go ahead and pull them off. Somebody said that, oh, you're not going to have the clearance. I mean, we're talking just we're talking 4 inches, man. 1 3/4 inches or 2 inches taller, 2 inches closer to the top of the bottom side of the boxes on the baler. I am not going to have a problem with that being on the Krone baler. If I am, we'll know right away the difference in the tires, and I can just say, oh, okay, guess what? I get to keep my $1,000 bucks. Hey! And he's got to pull it right up in there. So that we're going to pull it right up in there, and we're going to put it on the concrete. Go ahead and let's see if you can back it up right there. Alright, that's my fault. It's my fault. Back it up right there. Back up. Alright, here we go. We're just going to get onto this. I got them all confused. That's my fault. A little upset by this. But that's just too damn bad. I don't care. I'm about to crawl under this thing. I didn't put my tripod on my pocket. I went and bought this really nice little air-powered jack. I paid, I think, $269 for the damn thing. 22-ton jack. I don't know if I'm pumping up or not. That's it. Hey, come here. It is so fucking cold out. I'm at 11 degrees out here. Well, give me a second here. Okay, you gotta save those nuts. They stay with us. They stay with us? Yeah, they gotta stay with us. The nuts that go to the Krone are different. Really? Yeah, they say that the nuts are the same thread and everything, and the lugs are the same, but the bolts, lug bolts are the same, but the rest of it is not. So anyways, let me go ahead and pop that tire off. Okay, it's official. We have a baler that was visited by a bunch of overactive Newark, inhabitants. Yeah, Newark, New Jersey's known for, they'd put this up on milk crates. They wouldn't even use jack stands. Yeah, they'd go get some old metal milk crates and stick it on that and see if it'd hold it up just for those friggin' tires. If they knew there was $9,000 worth of rubber there, them motherfuckers would be out here like crazy just to steal them. Well, I guess I just gave it to them, but anyway, what I'm going to do is go ahead and put that in there like that. yeah, so anybody that's going to be purchasing this baler, this is actually all new. As you know, it's got the poly bands, all but one I guess I lost or broke it. I think it was just the one. New, pretty much all the new tines and stuff. I painted around the corner to make it look a little nicer. I didn't want to make it look like it had never been used, but you know, obviously I wanted it to look nice where the wear spots were on the baler. Yeah, got all its knives. They're all on there. Never used, honestly. Maybe a little bit. A couple times I had them. Well, they got partially put into the baler, and you can see there's some wear on them, but for the most part, they're like new. You can sharpen them up if they're bad, but who knows? I was told that it's not worth buying one of these anymore because of the none of the dairy farmers or beef farmers can afford to pay for cut hay. So it doesn't make any difference to cut hay if they're not going to pay for it. So this extra money that I spent on this baler was pretty much a waste of time. Waste of money for that particular reason. But for me personally, I think that this baler without that rotor would not have been half as good as what it really was. I really did like the baler. I just hated this part of it right here. This part sucked. They could have come up with something a hell of a lot better than that. And I'm hoping that the Corona is a lot better than this when it's all said and done, because you know what, I really hate being I just hate spending hundreds of thousands of dollars on pieces of equipment and being severely disappointed in their performance. The first year I loved the baler. I didn't really have any trouble at all. Second year, you know, it was nothing but trouble every time I turned around. I mean, I did have my share of problems with the pickup header, but I thought it would be repaired when we put the new one on last August. Not 2015, but August 2014, they put a new header on. This is actually a brand new piece there because I bent it when it broke when the backbone had broken. I got the old header sitting over there, and I'll show you, I'll refresh your memories a little bit as to, you know, why that was replaced. Oh, got it. Ugh. You know, because I'm sure there's going to be some people wondering out there in YouTube world why this thing has or not in YouTube world, but out in new baler world, wherever somebody's going to buy one of these balers. This is really, you're going to wonder, why does this thing have a brand new pickup header on it? And you know, with all the wonderful attributes, you know, the poly bands and stuff. I'm having trouble with the skids here, by the way. It won't start. The starter's froze. Right here is what happened to it, and you can see this was an under the baler weld job that I did. This piece of tube steel, when they built this spine, that is a welded seam there. And what happened was, I guess there was just enough stress on that because it only grabs from that point there. That's the lift cylinder right there. So all the weight from that point here is supported in this welded seam. Well, the welded seam was faulty and it split, causing this thing to be like a floppy, well, I'm not going to say what it is, but it was flopping around in there. So I just went ahead and I straightened it out when I went down in that little ditch. And no, it wasn't the little ditch that broke it, but I straightened it out as best I could. And when I put it back on, I still had the same problem. So when I got home, I went ahead and I welded that bead down the center there and finished out the year with it. And that was the whole idea. This backbone was like $2,600 bucks. And no, New Holland did not help me out at all with that, even though it was faulty steel. If they would have just flipped this piece of steel here, and look, see that? We even have some fracturing there. So, I mean, this thing really has had its share of issues, you know. So it's good riddance to it, you know. I'm not happy with the way it was. You could see that it was bent down at the end there from when it gouged into that ditch this summer. And obviously, you know, all that's corrected now. So whoever's buying this baler, they should be really, really happy with what they're getting, because this is all new. It's never ran a bale through it. So anyway, yep. So we're on to the next. Grandpa's here. So, thanks for watching. Please comment, rate, and subscribe because tomorrow comes. Okay, so here's these behemoth tires. We've got them all in here, right, Tim? Tim is just an ornery bastard today. I don't know what his problem is, but he needs to take a chill pill. I don't think it's going to be hard to paint these rims. I can't do it today or tomorrow or any time until we get some warm weather because the paint will freeze. Now, if you look on the inside, New Holland's got a little issue, and I actually had this baler smoking hot from the hay on the brake drum, and it built up on the inside there where you can see it's all shiny. It's wore the paint off. Well, it's only on the back tire. It wasn't the front tire. Maybe it was the front tire. Was it the front? Nah, this was a back. Was it the front or a back? Which ones were rubbing, the fronts or the backs?
Back.
That's what I kind of thought they were the back ones. The back ones were rubbing up, and this is kind of weird how you can see where they clamped to make the rim. You can see where they clamped because it was kind of a little ripple there. And you see how big Tim is versus these tires. I mean, they are pretty damn big. They're almost the size of the tires on the tractor. The front side, as tall as the ones on the tractor, which is nice. I don't know, I think these are 30s. 540, 65 are 30s, yeah. These are pretty good sized tire. I'm putting air in them. Airing them up because they were pretty well flat. Both the front tires were really low. I like to run them a little mushy in the summer anyway, just for the fact that it rides nicer, that's all. The back tires are full of air. But anyways, I'm done talking. I got to take and change that air, and here we go again.